magic is hoping that you will constantly have. Lack of knowledge. What does the Bible say? Lack of knowledge is why my children perish. Why? Lack of knowledge. There was something out there you could have used to help your situation, but due to your lack of knowledge, my children perish daily. Let's stop perishing, guys, and start winning. And I'm giving you the knowledge so you won't lack it anymore if you were lacking it. And I'm giving you the techniques with demonstration so you will be able to defeat these people that are sending negative energy on a consistent basis. And you don't have to do anything to them. They're triggered by their own low vibrational ways. You may not even know half of them. It doesn't matter. People hate because they hate. People speak badly about people just because they are unhappy. They have not done their shadow work. So they're still broken and they operate on a low vibrational frequency, which causes them to tear you down instead of build you up. Speak negative about you instead of celebrate with you or be happy for you. How many people win the lottery and right away you don't even know the person? And so many people will not be happy for that person. They will speak negative right off the top. They're letting you know exactly what frequency they live on. Unfortunately, they're hating. So, what else is there? I was asked in a comment, can you use the pendulum to raise the vibration in your home and with your children? To raise your vibration is going to have to come from yourself, from one's inner self. That's going to have to come from, what you listen to. You might have to switch up. Or, you may say, I'm going to meditate for an hour if you never meditate. You may just say, this part of my day, I'm going to play high vibrational meditation music, which the frequency in that music is going to switch the frequency in you. You're not going to feel like fighting, yelling, going off on people when you have calm meditation music playing. You're just not. It's not going to have you in a depression state to where you feel like I want to cry all day when you have meditation music played. It's just not. And if you have meditation music played and you are backing it up with powerful, positive affirmations, and then you are building up your core. You're building up your core and you're raising the vibration in you slowly but surely. And you're pushing out all of the negative energy that is keeping you in a slump or keeping you in a frequency that is not beneficial to you. And so that's what I would suggest if I wanted to raise the vibration in my home. This is what I suggest, but everyone in your home would have to be on the same page. Because if not, that means you're going to have someone rebelling against what you're trying to do. And most likely that individual is going to be pulling in negative energy while you're trying to find a safe space to have positive energy. And dark and light cannot dwell in the same place. Water and oil do not mix. So, you know, that you'll be faced with that. And it always works better when you're all on the same page. Or if you're by yourself, you can raise your vibration, but somebody else's, they would have to put in the work. But remove negative entities, check to see if they have negative entities or attachments on them. Um, find out if they are on any type of substance, if they're even cheating, lying. All of those things you can have access to, whether they're raising their vibration or not. You who have the higher vibration, that live on the higher frequency, will have access to all of that information without violating anyone. And that's a lot of power. That's why I call it God power, because that's a lot. Confirmation. It's God power. You're able to know things without people even talking to you. Come on now. Tricket is teaching this early Friday morning. So, is there anything else before I go? Let me see. Oh, and drink plenty of water. Your body is made out of majority water. And when you don't drink plenty of water, you dehydrate yourself. And if you ever seen anything dehydrated, it's kind of like all sucked in and whatnot. And that's kind of like how you get and I would get when we don't drink enough of fluid, enough of water to keep ourselves functioning properly where we should be. So make sure you guys are all drinking enough of water daily. And hey, sometimes I need to drink more. It happens to all of us. But when you're conscious of it, and then you'll do it because you're aware of it. And mostly if you're getting ready to use your pendulum and you're going to go through a string of questions, you want to find out this, or you're checking on this person or that person, make sure you have some water in your body. Also, you can use your pendulum to heal people. I do it all the time. I personally call on the spirit of perfect health because everything is a spirit, good and bad, money, jealousy, gratitude. Everything is a spirit. So when you understand that everything has a name attached to it, then you can call on the spirit of perfect health. And you can use your pendulum. And if you have the person with you, you can have them lay down or sit up or whatever the case may be. And say, I am sending. First you have to call on the spirit of perfect health. And when the spirit of perfect health shows up, your pendulum will swing as you have trained it to do. And then you can ask the spirit of perfect health, do you have the permission? Because you need the spirit of perfect health to do these things. Everybody's like, I call on God, on God, on God. Why do you think people have supervisors, managers, assistant managers? Because the boss isn't going to do everything. Why do you think God has angels and archangels like Archangel Michael and Gabriel, and I can go on? Why do you think everyone has a guardian angel? Why do you think that there's ranks in the heavenly realms? Because God is not doing everything, ladies and gentlemen. Or he wouldn't have had, What would have been the purpose of him creating angels and, archangels and all these other divine spiritual beings if God was just going to do all the work? Even Jesus, when his friend died, he didn't even do all the work. When Lazarus died, for those that, and I'm not even a religious person, but for those that had know the story, Jesus' friend Lazarus died. When he showed up days later, he was already in his tomb with the big rock rolled in front of it. Jesus, having all this power, walked on water, fed thousands, healed who knows countless people. Could have easily done it all himself, but look what happened. He told his disciples, "You move away the rock. I'm not doing all the work. What do I look like? You move the rock, and then I will call Lazarus forth, and he will come out of his sleep, which was death at the time, and life will be restored back to him." But he was like, "I'm not moving the rock and calling Lazarus. No, I'm not doing it all." God has given us tools to use because he's like, you have to put in the effort. Stop telling everyone that I'm going to handle it. I'll just give it to God. Give it to God. No, you become lazy that way. How do you grow if you give everything to God? That's why God also says, "My children perish due to lack of knowledge." So he's saying, apparently he wants you to do some work because he's saying you lack the knowledge. And you are like, "I gave it to you." And he was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa. It don't work like that all the time. I expect for you to do your part and I will do my part." And he says, "My children perish daily," not weekly, not monthly, not yearly, but daily, because of lack of knowledge. That's a mouthful right there, but it's the truth. So guys, you can call on the Spirit of Perfect Health, and you can ask the Spirit of Perfect Health if it gives you the confirmation that yes, because a person may be dealing with karma. And so the Spirit of Perfect Health is like, I can't do this for this person because God is dealing with this person with karma, something that you don't know that they've done, but God knows, and he's saying absolutely not. But if you get the confirmation and your pendulum says yes, you can, and then you ask the Spirit of Perfect Health to flow through this person's body, from the top of their head to the bottom of their feet, saturate them, Spirit of Perfect Health, and heal anything and everything that needs to be restored and healed. And you can also ask the Spirit of Perfect Health to heal them from the top of their head to the bottom of their feet and everything in between. Make them whole and complete. And the Spirit of Perfect Health will swing in whatever direction you have trained your pendulum to swing or programmed it to swing. And when it's done, it will swing for me, in the yes motion back and forth, allowing me to know it's done. You don't need to sit here and ask me no more. And if you need more confirmation, you can always say, stop the pendulum then to confirm it. And when it stops, you know that you have received your confirmation. And it's done. Go about your business. That person's going to be fine. I've done this 1,000 times already. So guys, that's about it. I don't know anything else to say right now. And I hope what I said will be beneficial to everyone that wants to utilize these techniques. Um, like I said, it's God-like power. You know, remove the negative energy out your home and get a confirmation. Remove it from an individual and get the confirmation. Myself am able to tap in to anyone's mind and speak to their subconscious. They could be at work, sleep, jogging, makes no difference to me. And I can have a full-on conversation, and they won't even know that they're having a full-on conversation with me, answering me, telling me everything I need to know. God-like power. Because we are gods. Psalms 82, verse 6 says, you are gods, sons and daughters of the Most High God. So as your frequency raises, you tap more into your God-like power. That's why I don't believe everyone has free will. Because the higher your frequency goes, you do not have the same free will. Everyone loves to say, I have free will. You're just telling on yourself of what frequency you're on right now. And I'm not saying you're on a bad frequency. You're just not that high. Because not everyone has that free will. And let me demonstrate that to you before I go. And we'll end it there. Does everyone have free will? Thank you. See? Not everyone, but you will hear people all day long. And that's only because they're on a lower frequency. Doesn't mean they're a bad person, but they're not on that frequency that flows up here, because they would know this then, that not everyone has free will. Because the higher your frequency, the more God-like you are, the more of your true God nature is coming out. And you will not, and I repeat, you will not be able to do the same thing everybody else does. You just won't. And that's it on that. I've confirmed it. It's been answered. I hope everything that I have displayed and showed you all this early Friday morning is sufficient for your higher learning. I'm going to lay down and get me some rest, because I have to be up in a few hours because my girls have to go to school. Say positive affirmations, guys. I don't care if you're going to work or wherever. Before you leave the house, speak life into yourself. Speak life into your situation, wherever you may be headed, because words have power. Most people leave complaining. Most people leave watching the negative news. Most people leave playing music that is not elevating their consciousness or frequency. And so they never raise their frequency before they leave the house. And they wonder why they're always at a mid to low frequency level all day. Why they're easily triggered all day. Why they're not as powerful as they should be all day. Why are they not in their true God power? Because they have not raised their frequency. Words have power. You repeat them enough times, And what you're repeating, you will believe, and what you believe, you will become. That's scripture. As a man thinks, so is he. And on that note, guys, I'm Trickett. I'm going to lay down, get some rest. I hope this helped. You guys are all amazing. I'm throwing up the peace sign, saluting all of you. Write your name in the stars because you are all stars, gods and goddesses. And on that note, till next time, peace.